All right, everyone. So as promised, I wanted to make a brief video just breaking down the student loan forgiveness program at the moment. Actually, to be honest and to be clear, there are several different programs for forgiveness at this moment. This one that we're going to be specifically talking about is the one-time student loan debt relief. So there are other opportunities out there to have your loans forgiven. I ain't covering all that because I ain't got time. Um, this is what I said I was gonna cover, so this is what I'm gonna do. So I do not work for the government. This is just information that I myself have researched. Please contact your loan servicer for the most accurate information. Also, because you really want to know information tailored to you. I cannot log into your account and see your information, so I want to make sure that you all, do the research for yourself on that. Alrighty, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. How do you know if you are eligible for debt relief? So, if you're a single person and you file single on your taxes, as long as you make under $125,000, you would be eligible for student loan forgiveness. If you file as a couple, as long as you make under $250,000 together, you would be eligible. If you received a Pell Grant, so this is the second part to it. If you received a Pell Grant at any point while you were in college, doesn't matter, just at any point while you were in college, you would be eligible for up to $20,000 in debt relief. If you did not receive a Pell Grant while you were in college at any point, you would not be eligible for um, 20K, but you would be eligible for 10K. So that would be your cap. So let's say you're eligible for $20,000, just to give you an example of how this would work. But you only have 15K that you owe. They would relieve the 15K, but you would not be getting a check for the other 5K that you could have gotten. So that's just a way to know, if you're eligible or whatnot. And then the other thing that I would always still recommend is to contact your loan servicer. Please contact them because they can give you the most accurate information based upon your needs and everything else like that. So in the next slide, I'm going to actually show you the steps to seeing if you received the Pell Grant or not. Um, this is just an option. If you're not able to see it there, again, contact your loan servicer. Alrighty, so I just wanted to take a brief moment to show you all how to see if you received any Pell Grants in case you may have forgotten or anything of that nature. So you simply want to go to studentaid.gov and log in. If you forgot your login or anything, it's fairly simple to create a new password. If you're anything like me, I always forget. So, um, just get logged into here and you want to accept the terms because you really don't have a choice. And then here it shows that I received $2,776 in grants. So that means that if I was to have student loans, I would have qualified to receive up to $20,000 of my student loan forgiven. Um, if I didn't have anything here and I qualified with the income cap or whatnot, that means that I would only be able to receive up to 10,000. So just based upon what you see here, lets you know as far as in how much you can qualify for. So I just simply wanted to show you all that. I suggest if you don't know your password and stuff like that, go ahead and just go to this website, get logged in, because also you want to sign up for their alerts and things of that nature because this website really has the most up-to-date information. This is also where I am going to get all of the information that I'm providing you today. So this is just would be a good website for you to log into. Alrighty, another piece of information that I thought would be really important to you all is how will the debt relief be applied? So for borrowers with multiple loans, they would apply it in the following order. Defaulted ED loans, the education loans and whatnot, would be first, then defaulted commercial FFE FFEL program loans. And I looked that up because I didn't know what that was at first. So basically, the FFEL is federally backed loans originally funded by private companies, which ended in around 2009, 2010. So it's a little bit further back. Non-defaulted direct loans, program loans held by ED, and Perkins loans held by ED. Perkins loans are just basically subsidized loans as well. So then the second portion of this is if you have multiple loans in program type, multiple direct loan programs will be applied in the following order. They would apply the loan to the loans with the highest interest first, which if you ask me, all of them have too much of an interest to begin with because first of all, student loans is such a huge problem because you're telling an 18-year-old they can get how much money and you won't even approve people for a house. Make it make sense, Jesus. But anyways, I digress. Um, and then the second part is that if the interest rate are the same, they'll apply to the unsubsidized one first prior to the subsidized loans because you know the subsidized loans are the ones that the government was paying the interest on while you were in school. Unsubsidized gain interest as soon as you said, yes, I'll take all that money, even though I may or may not need it. There's that. Um, but next was the interest rate. So basically, if the interest rate and the subsidy status are the same, they're applied to the most recent loan. If the interest rate, subsidy status, and disbursement date are the same, they're applied to the loan with the lowest combined principal and interest balance. So there's that. That's how that will be done. And let's move on to the next one. So there were actually a few people, crazy people like myself, who decided that, hey, there's a pandemic, there's no interest. I want to take this time out to actually pay off my student loans and try to be as responsible as possible because I don't know if they're ever going to forgive loans. And so in that case, there might be a possibility for you to get your money back. So the most important date when you're talking about a refund is March 13th, 2020. So any payments that you made towards your student loans from March 13th, 2020, there's a possibility that you can get it back. So here's an example. If you are eligible to receive $10,000 in debt relief and you had $10,500 that you owed, but you paid $1,000 after March 13th, 2020, you can receive back $500. The reason why you will receive back $500 is because your cap is 10,000. You made a payment of 1,000, but you owed 10,500, so you only owe 9,500 left. So they'll forgive the 9,500 and send you a refund check for $500. So that's how that will work. So March 13th again is the most important date, and for the refund, when I contacted the loan servicer that I have, basically what they said is that they will be sending me a check for the amount that I paid that I qualify to receive back. And what will happen is that when I log into my student loan website that I just showed you all, I will be able to see that I owe again the amount that they wrote me the check for, and then I would apply for loan forgiveness. It really sounds like a trap, to be honest. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but I'm gonna still accept my check back because I worked hard for that money that I had to pay them. So we'll see how that goes. As far as in the loan forgiveness application, I contacted them again because they had told me that it would be available on Sunday. However, it was not. And what they stated was that at any moment now it can become available again. But that's pretty much that on that. I just wanted to provide that information there. So again, at the end of the day, contact your loan servicer because they are who you need to speak with to ensure you have the most accurate information. That's it, that's all. Thank you and have a great day.